Okay. Welcome to Wicked Observations. I have some observations that I want to talk about. Um, I don't own the rights to this music. Y'all know that. I shouldn't have to keep saying that, knowing that the PTB wants to use every single excuse that they can in the book instead of just saying thank you for supporting, you know. Um, Give me one moment. Why is my Oh, there we go. There we go. New avatar software. Who's this? That's the question, and that is the answer. I have observed something that has been really bothering me. Um, and we're going to talk about it. Now, again, is it about celebrities? Yes. That's just how it is. This is how they distract. This is how they get down. So we're going to head over to my Discord server. My Discord server has an amazing setup where one of the tabs here is for gematria and decodes. Now, last couple of days I've been talking about my dreams. Um, I had a strange dream and I decoded it. Had to get into it and discuss it with people that understand. And I'm so happy that a lot of people love having these discussions with me, even though it's mostly in the direct messages, mainly because, let's just face it, everything we say or want to talk about publicly, we are deemed as conspiracy theorists. And I just don't have time to debate people about what I observe and what my dreams are about. So if you caught those tweets in the Discord, you can actually scroll up and I actually put uh, the link to my dream. Okay. But today's is not about that. Today is about this. This, the death mask. The death mask. Now, those of you who are familiar with the Illuminati card game, some people have seen a couple of cards that are from it. You can actually Google it, Death Mask, Illuminati card game. I put a lot of thought into this, and it's just to observe. These are alleged things. Okay. So the talk of the town recently has been our dear friend Kanye West, who seems to be on the chopping block for the last couple of weeks or so regarding his mental health. But the thing about the masks, I don't know if you remember the movie The Mask with Jim Carrey. The mask was Loki. He puts the mask on, he becomes a mischievous person, alter ego, if you will. The person that Stanley Ipkiss just could not be, couldn't get the girl, couldn't make decisions on himself. He just didn't have swag. He didn't have the confidence. But we're going to make this make sense, right? Because, remember during the pandemic, we had to wear masks. Even now, they're trying to bring back mandates. But the mask, we all had to wear them, no matter your race, no matter your creed, You had to wear a mask, which a lot of people were saying that, this was like a level of lowering vibrations with people because all you're seeing is eyes. You're not seeing the nose. You're not seeing the mouth. But we're talking about Mr. West. Now, when you look at this mask, it doesn't look any different from this mask with the hood, with the whole garb. It says whoever wears it can see a slightly different world through its staring eye holes. And when the mask is removed, a different world is the true one. Interesting. So Kanye West walking around wearing masks, going on interviews wearing masks, not the mask that we see here that just covers your mouth. You're talking about also the eyes, which are the eyes are the windows to the soul. But I also want to talk about another artist that wore masks as well. And if you remember Triple X Temptation, we've spoken about him before. The significance of the chessboard, right? Black and white. He was also ridiculed, canceled because of abuse, alleged. And he was on trial and getting ready to go to trial for abuse. So people were canceling him left and right. He beats on women. Don't play his shit. Some of the fans, the diehard ones, were like, fuck that. I can separate the art from the artist. Does that mean something to some people? Well, it depends on the crime, in my opinion. Abuse. Again, like I said, you got people that still listen to R. fucking Kelly. They would support him to the end because they're separating the art from the music. But I think that this is a more sinister thing going on. So we're going to dive right into it. Now, when Triple X was murdered, we are forgetting a few points here, right? Him and Kanye had did a song together called 1 Minute. And when he passed away, Kanye West tweeted something and then deleted the tweet. And what he said was, I never told you how much you inspired me when you were here. Thank you for existing. Now, he had an album called Skins, and you know Kim has Skims with the M's. So it says new audio reveals that Triple X admitted to domestic abuse and other violent crimes before his death. So again, he was canceled. He was canceled. Then he was murdered. Okay? Let's go down. So Triple X was murdered on June 18th, 2018, over $50,000 in his Louis Vuitton bag. This is the bag that he wore. He was murdered in his car. I want you to keep that in mind. There's two things I want you to keep in mind. The fact that he was in his car wearing a designer bag with 50 grand in it. So let's connect even more. So Kanye recently on a series of shows talked about how Chris Paul slept with Kim Kardashian, his wife, ex-wife. And social media put two and two together of how Drake began taunting Kanye about it a few moons ago, right? This was the headline from Hip Hop DX. Drake accused of taunting Kanye West over Kim Kardashian and Chris Paul cheating allegations. So it says this was December the 2nd, 2022. Drake has been accused of taunting Kanye West over his ex-wife Kim Kardashian's alleged fling with NBA star Chris Paul. Following his controversial interview with right-wing conspiracy theorist Alex Jones on Thursday, the Chicago rap mogul shook up the timeline even more by claiming that he once caught Kardashian cheating on him with the Phoenix Suns guard who previously spent 6 years with the Los Angeles Clippers. Why is this significant? Drake. 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 Phoenix Suns. I want you to keep that in mind too, because again, the wordplay. Phoenix Suns. Okay? All right. So I said Drake is no stranger to taunting people. Look how he slid into the DMs of a man's wife. Now, if you remember, everybody was calling Drake, oh, you don't want to mess with Drake, because he followed and DM'd a man's wife as payback for his trolling Instagram comment. She's probably miserable and needs some excitement in her life. Drake. Now, you guys know how I feel about Drake. I think his music is very interesting. He has some songs that I like. I don't like his character. I don't like him as a person. It's boppable. It's not, let this resonate with my spirit. I'm not going to say that the man is not talented. That's bullshit. He's all right. He's okay. But his character sucks. Okay. And a lot of women, are canceling him because of his pettiness. Drake is a little bit too petty for my taste, for a grown ass man to be behaving the way that he does. So this is what he does. He sends a text message, a DM to a man's wife on Instagram, a married man. This is the level of sickening that he is willing to stoop down to. What do they say in the Bible? Thou shalt not covet another man's wife. Drake doesn't give a fuck. Keep this in mind when I talk about the Bible. The Bible. Now, you remember when I said that Drake, he's a taunter. He likes to taunt people. He likes to create excitement. Triple X Temptation was killed over $50,000. But look how much money Drake has been giving away. Drake congratulates a college grad he gave $50,000 scholarship to while making God's plan. Drake gave away $50,000 to strippers in a strip club. Drake put up additional $50,000 for a URL battle winner. Drake bets $50,000 on Nate Diaz. Do you see how this is literally taunting? He could have been 20,000. He could have put 75. He could have put 15,000. He could have put 25. I'm not trying to bag watch. I'm not bag watching. But why is it 50? 50. 50. Makes you think. Now, I want to go to the song that we were just speaking on about Kanye West featuring Triple X with the song 1 Minute. The lyrics on this song is very interesting. Kanye's line, he says, "And when I'm on my way, X hold the gate, terrorize, sipping on that koshi. Yay. A, if you bitch made, we don't associate. Show up at your birthday if you owe me cake with a black mask. That's how we exfoliate. But then he goes to say, give me 1 minute. My lady just fainted. My baby's crying. You understand what I'm saying? I understand what you're saying. My lady just fainted. Why would a lady faint? Why would your babies cry? And why are you talking about when I'm on my way? X hold the gate. Now I read the Rap Genius lyrics, the deciphering. It's a good starting point of the rabbit hole, but I don't think y'all are right about what those lyrics meant. And I'm not going to manifest them here either. I'm just saying I'm just saying. Now, Kanye West is in the fashion industry. He likes fashion. There's nothing wrong with that. But the mask, wearing a mask with crystals made by Martin Margiela, or Martin Margiela, sorry. Martin Margiela. Now, one of the lyrics on Rap Genius talks about the first line. Around the time of the song's release, Kanye was also involved with a heated feud with past collaborator and friend Drake. They had been subliminally dissing each other, mostly due to the controversy over the Lift Yourself instrumental, leaked information with his son, and Drake's beef with Pusha T, who Kanye works close with. Drake has taken shots at Ye throughout his recent works, most notably on his track, Duppy Freestyle. So remember when Drake said, who do you really think is the making your beats? I've done things for him I thought that he would need. Father had to stretch his hands out and get it for me. I pop style for 30 hours and let him repeat. Father had to stretch his hands out and get it for me. Interesting. Now, here's my hypothesis. I could be wrong. How do we know if the anger that Kanye West is conveying regarding Jewish people has to do with taking shots at Drake? How? We don't know that. It could be. Drake is Jewish. Drake is Jewish. You know how, in a sense, it's almost like if I meet someone and I'm going to use Scorpio, right? Like Drake. Let's say Drake really pissed me off, and I'm literally sold on the idea that all Scorpios are dickheads. How do we not know that perhaps Kanye is attributing his anger towards a group of people because of one person? It would make sense, right? Now, there's a lot of reasons why. Why would Kanye go that hard? Why would he go that hard? Okay. There has been allegations from Kanye where he indirectly stated that Kim possibly, allegedly, her mother was smashing Drake. And these are the things that people are not looking into. You smashing the mother-in-law, and then you have in another breath that Drake on the Certified Lover Boy album, he made an indication that he allegedly slept with Kim. That's enough to make anybody lose their marbles, to lose their shit. That not only do you have allegations of sleeping with my mother-in-law, you also slept with my wife? Now, I could be reaching. I could be. But these are the things that are happening surrounding Kanye and Drake. Because if this is going to go down in any way that I think it is, I think that Kanye is basically indicating that because Drake is a Jewish male, that he has pull in the industry like that. I'm going to actually support more proof of my hypothesis. Now, in the Moonlight video, when Triple X Temptation passed away, I'm not going to show the image of his untimely death because, again, these folks, they have to always have one person there to take a picture to confirm that the job was done. So you have Triple X wearing the same exact configuration from when he was murdered for $50,000 in his Louis Vuitton bag. Around a bunch of kids that, people that why are y'all in the forest? If you've seen the video, I've already spoke on it, that these seem to be like the predecessor, you know how they do predictive programming, of these children, these teens that perished at Astroworld. And Triple X just happened to be there through the transition of time. It's almost eerie. Same exact outfit. If you look at the images, if you choose to go down that rabbit hole, in the Moonlight video, it's the same thing. Now, Drake has a song called In the Bible. In the Bible. And there is a line in there that says, counting up my bodies, damn, the thing just start to pile. With a bunch of pregnant women emojis on the cover of, I believe it was Certified Lover Boy. So this was a song featuring Giveon and Lil Durk. But his lyrics tell a very different story. Right? So I want to show these lyrics. Yeah, it's track 4 on Certified Lover Boy. Chorus. Okay, counting up my bodies, damn, the thing just start to pile. Judge me how you judge me, take them bitches out to trial. 100 niggas, how many niggas love you now? You don't know love, you don't love me like my child. Lay your ass down, that liquor got you fired up. Turn up every day, girl, don't say that in the Bible. Can't give it up because you love the lifestyle. This sounds like he's talking about Kim. Counting up my bodies. Right? Fuck 100 niggas, how them niggas love you now. Judge me how you judge me, take them bitches out the trial. I want to show you, we're going to go right back up. To these Rap Genius lyrics for 1 minute. Right? So we're going to go back to 1 minute. Okay. The defendant is guilty. No one blames the plaintiff. They're talking about court. They're talking about court. You're as dark as the days you caught in the way, 'cause coffins is laid under a tombstone, 'cause even when you die, they still throwing rocks at your grave. Said all that I'ma say, if he caught him a case, then send him to jail like a dog in the cage. It's looking like these folks, they put so much codes in the music. But the biggest one of them all that everyone seems to forget about is this one right here. When Triple X says, if anyone tries to kill me, it was Champagne Poppy. I'm snitching right now. Yes, Triple X wrote that in his stories. Now, I'm not saying that Drake is out here murking people. I'm not saying that Drake is out here murking anybody. I'm saying that it's quite weird that you have someone that said this, tagged him too, pretty much saying, I'm letting it be known just in case anything happens. I'm snitching on you. And what happened? You have to understand deeper. The masks. They made us wear masks. They're making these celebrities wear masks and cover up their face. The movie The Mask. Smoking. I think that's what Jim Carrey said, right? Smoking. Yeah, the smoking gun of the Phoenix, of the two sons. All right, so however way you want to take it, that's what I observed. It's wicked. It's very much wicked. And unfortunately, people have to wake up. This is a distraction. I think Kanye West knows that his time is up. That's why he's threatening to tell all. That's why he's literally talking without a care in the world. If something does happen to Kanye, it would be too hot. But you know what? I don't think anybody would ever blame Drake. Keep that in mind.
Fire, more heat.
You're jamming with the hottest.
Hey, what's up? You're listening to everyone's favorite Minx on MinxRadio.com.
Exclusive new mix.
Ooh, I got a Jamba Bomb on this one.